Okay, and I am back with a She's Crafty mini paper pad class. This is week 7. Yay! And it is February 14th. I almost debated about using, I have this really cute airplane paper that has little hearts on it. Oh, it's so cute. But I decided to do something a little different. My daughter's airplane that she is reluctantly riding in is kind of a little on the patriotic side. So I kept with the blues and reds. And then everything that I picked out is kind of sort of in the neutral tone or blue or red. So anyways, here is the sketch that we will be working with for week 7. So it starts on the 14th and then it'll go all week long, and she creates, I believe, 2 layouts, she being Shannon over at She's Crafty. She creates 2 layouts throughout the week using this one sketch, and I love the different takes that she does on both of them. I only do one, yeah, because I have other commitments. I'm so sorry. So I was thinking about using this uber dark paper to map my photos, and then I found this scrap inside my travel bin because it has little bicycles on it. I believe it's from Echo Park millions of moons ago. And then I'm still working with the stack of papers that I'm still working with these guys. And look at how small this stack is getting, you guys. I'm so super stoked. Thank you, Shannon, for such an amazing class. And it's week 7 out of 10. So I cannot wait to see how many papers I have left of this stack or those stacks or those packages at the end of this week. Anyways, stop talking, get to creating. I have Creative Memories paper here, and then Creative Memories and Creative Memories. I stole 2 stickers because I didn't need to bring the whole sheet. Also from Creative Memories. They had what was called an airplane like collection, and it's like, oh, I must have that. So I bought the whole shebang. I bought the paper, the stickers, the die cuts. I believe that was all that was there. And so I pulled a few things from those. I won't be using all of this. I just love the little propeller, the wings, and this little star sticker down here. I don't know which ones I will be using, but I wanted to pull them just in case. I also have this really cool waxy rubbery seal from the Not Just for Boys Kit Club. Can you guys see? It's a cool little airplane like logo. Oh my gosh, I love this one. It's so cute. And then I also fussy cut out some P13 elements that I'm not sure if they're going to make it on the layout because they are the wrong colors. I thought I dropped something. Anyways, they are the wrong colors, and I wanted to kind of keep this red and blue, white, and kind of like a neutral gray. Excuse me. So I'm not really sure, but the first thing that I noticed, see, like those would work. Oh, those would work. Super cool. Okay. The first thing that I noticed when I pulled this pack was this little airplane sticking out. And it kind of, sort of, not really, matches the airplane that my daughter's riding in. And so, yeah, I thought that it would be slightly perfect for her layout. So, anyways, I am going to go through the rest of these things. It was one sheet, you guys. All of these icons came on one whole sheet, and it just was awesome. And so I fussy cut them all out. Actually, I cheated and used my scan and cut and had them all, had them all cut out for me because again, I'm a big cheater. And so yeah, it was really, really super simple. Oh my god, look at how small that one is. It was really, really super simple, and so I just love having all of these icons and whatnot, but they load up their entire sheet. of stuff like this. And this was, like I said, just one. And I got all of these really cool die cuts out of just one piece of paper. So anywho, I am going to get going on this sketch and see what I can do. I doubt I will put all of these elements on, but I pulled out all the ones that kind of sort of went with my color scheme. Okay? All right, let's go see what I can do. So the first thing I'm going to do is get all of these pretty little distractions out of my way. And then I am going to just make sure that the size of photos that I have aren't going to be too much for the sketch. I don't work really well with smaller photos. I like my larger photos. Anyways, I matted all of my photos. I went ahead and cut all that stuff out because there was a lot of measuring, because I could not remember the size of my photos at all. And while I had the trimmer out, I went ahead and cut off that little extra bit on the red piece. And now I'm just trying to lay everything out and see exactly how I kind of want it. And I go through a little bit of decision making. And then all of a sudden I decide, you know what, I'm just going to glue everything together. At first, what I do is I start kind of sort of like laying things out. And I don't know, I just had like an epiphany moment saying, why do this twice? That's probably why my videos are so long, is because I lay everything out and then I go and glue things down. So here in a minute, it's like, I just have a light bulb click is what it did. You guys, honestly, I think that I average about 45 minutes on a layout. But when I record, it's about 2 hours because I want to lay everything out before I start committing and gluing things down. And that's exactly what I did with this layout. And then all of a sudden I decide, no, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to banner these two bottom pieces. And then this red one, I want to be on the other side of my daughter's photo, so that way it looks like it comes off the edge and behind my daughter's photo. So I just cut off about 3/4 of an inch from that one because it's going to be behind her photo. Nobody's going to see it. And I'm just using my ruler to make sure that I'm getting everything straight. Just, start off on the right foot, I guess. And so here's where I put that little gap in between the paper. That way it looks like that paper went all the way behind the photo. And I just butted up right next to the edge of the paper, making sure that I put it up high enough so the airplane's wheels don't get cut off. And yeah, I commit, you guys, and I'm so proud of myself. Not to, like toot my own horn or anything, but I don't do this. Normally I lay out everything before I glue it all down. And then I just don't count my gluing process as part of this is how long it took me to do a layout type thing. So, and I know it's not a competition. I know it's not a big deal that it takes days in some aspects, and others it takes minutes, others it takes hours. It's not a big deal at all, but it's just something that, like I realized I have to edit more if I do it that way. If I lay everything out, than I do if I just go for it. There are a few things that I kind of sort of audition first to make sure that I like it. Like this cluster up here, I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to be too big. It wasn't going to be too small. Things like that. The cluster in the upper area with the two photos. Yeah, that cluster. I tend to not finish my sentences and then move on to what I really want to spit out. Oh, I hope you guys understand me. Sometimes I don't even understand myself. It's just crazy. So I went ahead and popped up the upper two photos only because the little propeller border that I had, I propped it up on a bunch of foam dots as well. I really liked how it kind of like pops off the page. Well, because I want my photos to overlap that, then I also had to pop those up as well. So I didn't make you guys watch me do that. It's very boring. Unless you guys have questions about it, then I get it. So for this, fun foam or foam that you guys all get at Walmart, mine's sticky on one side-ish, but I don't trust it. So I do put double-sided tape for instant stick, and then I add liquid glue for what
I feel like more secure to stick. It's just a peace of mind, I guess, is what is where I'm trying to go with that. And then I am just going to stick all my pieces in. I kind of sort of auditioned them in my brain or on the paper, but then I decided, no, I want to just stick. And so that's what I'm doing. Added those little wings behind the airplane just for a little bit of interest. I kind of wanted it to look like it was a collage of floral and airplane type stuff. I don't know what the word is. I don't want to say it's steampunk because that's not it at all, but I just want it to look like in and around the flowers, there's also like bits and pieces of airplanes type thing. I don't know. I'm making stuff up because that's what I do. So I put the propeller down in the larger cluster below. And now I'm just trying to mimic the two little banner pieces that are in the sketch. And I just put my star with the little stripes behind it. And then this little sticker that says airplane mode. I absolutely loved that. I giggled when I saw it. I don't know why, but I did. And I had to pop up the bottom half of that as well. So I cut a pop dot in half and just used my tweezers to stick it underneath. I was debating about putting that other floral cluster somewhere on the layout, whether it was going to go, I was going to lift up all the propellers and put it underneath them, or I was going to put it down below behind the banner of my other airplane at the very bottom. And I decided against it. I was like, nope, I am good to go. And then I really wanted to use one of these arrow borders. I didn't know what I was going to use it for. And I didn't know if the stripe was going to look good on polka dot, but I tried it anyways. I just went for it, you guys. I didn't even debate. I stuck it on there. Yep, it looks great. And then it had all of these little inner bits. And while I was taking them out, because that was kind of annoying, but it made me stop and think, what can I do with these? Because they're perfect. And so I thought, you know what, instead of enamel dots or sprinkles or anything like that, I'll add these. And so I put 3 in the, upper cluster, 2 down below to try and bring your eye across the photo. And then I stuck 3 in the larger cluster. Now I'm going to put 5 to fill in the gap underneath my waxy seal. And I still had more on my sheet. So I thought I would put another one or another set of 3 underneath my flying banner. And I thought, well, that gives me 5. But I have an open space up here where my airplane mode sticker is. So I stuck 2 up in there. And I thought, you know what? I like it because it's arrows and it's bringing my eye across the page and down and around. And I just really like the effect, and they're subtle. They're not a whole lot of impactful little icons. Anyways, here it is. It's all done. I am super stoked at how this turned out. I really, really enjoy it. Be sure to check out all of the other ladies that are playing along with the She's Crafty mini paper pad class. She does have a Facebook group, and everyone posts what they're doing with their layouts in the albums per layout. So it is actually, or sketch, I should say it's a sketch, not a layout. But it's so super fun and such creative ladies, you guys. Go check them out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.